Welcome to episode 4 of the Takes from the Logo podcast. I'm Jonah Milton here with Max Voorhees, Theo Mandelbaum, Connor Hart, and Max's older brother Sammy. For the first time,
accurate.
For the first time on the podcast, we have a guest host. Brian and Noah couldn't make it tonight.
I would like to say that he's my younger brother,
That's
not my older
not
brother.
true.
Brian's
It's okay.
your younger brother? That doesn't even make
Okay.
sense.
You don't have to lie to the public. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Say hi, Sammy.
Hello.
What's it like to be Max's older brother?
It's pretty nice. It feels good being the older brother.
Do you feel like you're kind of like dominant over him?
Yeah,
Like
I
he's
feel,
kind
I feel like more of an alpha male in this
Okay,
situation.
yeah.
Arm wrestle?
No, because I'm going on 25, so
Right.
it's a little hard to bend the bows.
Is he as much of a bum at home as he is in person?
Way more.
Okay. Good to know.
Explain.
I don't like this podcast.
We're gonna have to reconsider you actually being on the podcast now.
Okay.
After
I
that.
think you might be
That's fair.
replaced.
He probably.
I like how you just arm wrestle.
You say he's more dominant than me.
Because I am.
Yeah, it's just a fact. You can't really debate.
Hey,
it.
heart over height. Get out of here, bud.
Thanks.
We've had a busy week as a group. We were in DC on Sunday, I believe,
Yeah.
Baseball.
which was a lot of fun. The biggest Mets fan.
I've been a Mets fan
this
my
year.
entire life.
That was a lot of fun. High scoring game. Nats kind of got blown out.
No bullpen, but it's fun.
Yeah. Two teams who are not competing, going at it, which is fun. And then today we just had our first day of school.
That was
which
pretty epic.
is
Yeah.
good and bad for some of us.
Yeah.
How was y'all's first day?
Mediocre. I have Connor and Theo in my English class, but every other class is kind of doo-doo. I'm not going to lie.
You want me to talk?
You don't have to.
It
You
sucked.
don't.
I'm good.
My day was pretty swell. I had a great day. It was cool to see all my friends again.
What grade are you in?
I've graduated college.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm a sophomore in high school.
He's just TAing at the school. It's fine.
How many of y'all had senior release? Was it just you, Max?
I do tomorrow.
I
Do you have two?
I know.
I have 3 senior releases. So.
Did you have one today and then two
Yeah.
tomorrow?
That's.
I got out after second block today. It was
What time do you get?
incredible.
What time? Do any of you have a senior release tomorrow? I know Noah does.
I
That's what
have
it was.
mine too.
I think Noah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about like hitting Noah up, being like, "You want to go to the gym again?" But I don't know.
I got to get out of school before
Connor,
12.
if you got jacked,
went
that'd be
home.
horrifying.
That'd be. You'd be terrified. You'd be.
I would be very
You
scared.
can't just like bully
Sammy
me
would be
anymore.
more scared when y'all play basketball.
that.
I mean, Sammy.
Connor's infamous crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Sammy have an arch rivalry on the court.
And, well, it's not much of a rivalry. You kind of just
It's
dominate.
more of chart winning in rainy conditions
Somehow.
on an outdoor court.
It wasn't even raining.
Well, there's no need for excuses, Sam.
Oh,
You got me.
sorry.
It's okay. All right, let's actually dive into the real point of the podcast. We've got 3 things that we're going to mainly talk about today. They're all pretty quick, so it should be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
Do we want to start off with the Ben Simmons report?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to
Do we
jump
want to
in.
talk
I
about
feel
it?
like that's a good way.
It'll
to
tie
jump
into our
in.
next thing. So, earlier this afternoon, Brian Windhorst, ESPN, reported that Ben Simmons has told the Philadelphia front office that it's not his job to fix his trade value, which is classic Ben Simmons.
What a statement.
A classic
Really
Ben
funny.
Simmons where he does something pretty horribly and then pretends that it's not his fault and that he's the second coming of LeBron.
Ben Simmons is not good enough to be talking like that.
I still want him.
No.
He hasn't proven
Well-
himself enough to talk like that.
Nobody is good enough to talk.
Well,
It's not my fault to,
No,
or it's
I
not my
agree.
problem to fix my trade value.
It
That's
should-
a player thing. You fix your trade value yourself.
It should never be the team's job to make you look better if you're not playing well. That makes no sense.
Yeah, when you can't play well, you can't expect people to look at you.
The only
like
thing
you're a player.
changing any front office opinions on Ben Simmons is the way Ben Simmons plays.
and he does not play good.
and
Right.
like that's what trade values like correlated to, like your performance, right? It's not like ads or like sponsorships or anything like that. But I guess
No,
that helps. a
nobody
little
cares
bit.
about that.
No,
No, is it just purely based on performance?
I would say so.
I
and
think
then
Ben Simmons
locker room
shouldn't even
stuff,
be-
but this is
shouldn't
Ben
be
Simmons
respected.
saying this, expecting Philly to increase his trade value, actually decreases his trade value
I think that's what he
even
wants.
more.
Though. That's what he wants, though.
I
why
guess-
does
I
that?
just-
No, but then
I
they're
don't-
less likely to trade him. So why would he want
I think
that?
he secretly wants to stay.
Okay, he wants the Sixers to burn one way or another. I don't think he cares how it happens.
So he just hates the franchise and wants.
Yes,
what he does.
because they made him a scapegoat, even if
Well,
everything,
think he's
100%
made
of the
himself.
problems were not his fault. I don't think everything that went wrong in Philly this past year was his fault. You don't. They blew like
No.
a 24 point lead to Atlanta, and you're gonna say that was all Ben Simmons?
I don't think
No.
anybody said it's all Ben Simmons, but I think he's the biggest issue there.
Yes,
He's
and he
supposed
needs
to be
a
the lead
change
player.
of scenery.
He's supposed to be the lead player and can't perform
Not
to a lead
NBA.
player.
Lead
status.
guard.
He should be a lead guard. He
But he's
shouldn't
not
be
a-
playing guard.
He shouldn't
He's
have
more
to
of-
be playing a point
I see
guard,
what you're
though.
saying, though, in terms of
Yeah.
his role of being the playmaker is to
is
be
to
a team
actually
leader and-
be good, and he's not doing that.
I feel like he's being used wrong in Philly.
I don't think he should be used as seen like he has to learn how to shoot a 3-pointer. I think the team needs to build around him not knowing how to shoot a 3. Like give him more options to drive.
Him and Embiid doesn't work.
But
That's all.
it doesn't.
Connor, you're a Timberwolves fan, so you just want to trade for him. So
I
you-
do.
This is what you're hoping. You're saying what you're hoping, not what you think is the truth.
No, I think it's the truth too. But like, it's
You
just
convinced
happened.
yourself.
It's just happened to really work out. That's how I see it.
Wow. Sammy, you said that you think the team should be building around his inability to get a 3-point shot.
Yeah, I feel like if they're not going to trade him soon enough, they should learn to use him in their team. Other than bash him for not being able to make a
Isn't that super
3-pointer.
selfish? Isn't like your entire role as a basketball player to grow and expand your skills?
Yeah, but he can't though. So
Yeah,
if
it
they're going to
depends,
keep,
though.
if he's not
People
going to
didn't
get
trade
traded,
Giannis, did
He
they?
can't, but like
Yeah,
anyone
Giannis.
can. It's just a matter of like putting.
he's literally tried for so long, and he's not capable of
Sammy.
doing it.
People call
He's
me
never
the Ben
been-
Simmons of the YMCA.
Yeah, because you can't
There you
shoot
go.
either.
Another player comparison.
Sammy, we all know I have a developed 3-point shot now. I'm like Ben Simmons. I didn't have a 3, but I've been working on it. It's been getting better. There's no reason Ben Simmons can't do that.
All right, here's
No,
the
I
case.
think everyone agrees.
Realistically, though, Ben Simmons has been in the gym working on his 3-pointer, and it has not shown that it's improved at all.
It's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. He's just in his
100%.
head. He's thinking about his shot too much. He
No,
should be.
he just doesn't want to shoot it.
Yeah, he should be letting it go, practicing like what you should be doing too. Is catching the ball, not really thinking about how his form looks, just getting it up.
Philly
Shooting a
broke
shot.
him. Did you guys not see the video of the dumpster like in the river that the news reporters were
I
saying
did not see
Ben
that.
Simmons hit
Live
his
footage
way
of-
on
Oh,
the No, literally it was a dumpster and it hit like a bridge on the way down a river and the reporters were like Ben Simmons hit his way out his head on the way out of Philadelphia. Like everybody hates him in that city. The fact that they have not traded him yet. Is
That's
like,
just Philly fans.
That's
though.
so disrespectful.
Philly fans are wild. Any
I-
sport.
I think they
They
need to either
ruined him.
build around him or get him out because there's no developing that 3.
Oh, they've got to get him out now.
He's
He
been in the
doesn't
league-
want to be built
He's
around
been
there.
in the league way too long to not be able to have that 3-pointer and still be like seen as a key player for that team.
he's Wingo Bear with some playmaking. And people, you know what? I'm not. Gonna
I don't
say
think he
that.
should
I
be
still
played as a
want him.
point guard either.
He shouldn't be.
He should
He's
be
a
put as a forward.
He's a power forward.
He's
a
like-
forward.
Is he like 6'7"?
He's 6'10"
He's
or
yeah, he's
11.
taller than
You're
that.
6'11"?
He's one of the two
yeah,
of them.
He's tall.
He's so tall.
Come on, man.
He's not magic. People got to realize that.
It is, despite the nonsense that goes on, it is one of the more exciting storylines
yeah.
in the NBA.
It's
It's
such
so
free
intriguing.
content. It's content.
I was gonna say something back when you guys were arguing about him getting a 3-point shot. They should at least expect him to get an okay free throw. That should be expected of an NBA
agreed.
player.
Especially with his role that he plays, he's gonna be getting fouled like a lot. So he's got to be able to hit a free throw shot.
You got to hit 50%. Like that's the bare minimum. He's got to hit 50.
Even that's
What's he
pretty
at right
horrible.
now? Is he not 50%?
Probably like 40.
Well, he shot 33% in the
Oh.
Hawk series.
Oh,
He was in his own head at that point.
that hurts.
Let's look at
like
basketball
43.
reference. Let's see what his stats.
I think it's actually like a 61 in the regular season.
Yeah, it was okay.
But like in the playoffs, he could not be having another 33% free throw line meltdown.
Sounds like he just psychs himself out, like especially with the 3-pointer
He does.
and
Did
the
you say
free throw.
61%?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
His
you're
form
right.
doesn't even look
Right
too
on.
bad. In, like, the
You know why I know that?
videos.
Because LeBron has like the same percentage, and I think it's
Yeah.
hilarious because they both have the terrible free throw on 2K. And it
LeBron
pisses
puts
me
up
off.
like 27 a game with 8 assists, and
No, I'm not
championships.
saying he's
I know,
LeBron.
I know.
I'm saying they both are
I
notorious.
think Ben
for
Simmons
free
thinks he's LeBron.
Breaking news: LeBron is Ben Simmons. That's our
throw.
airball
You are
today.
the father.
Yeah. On his career, he doesn't even shoot 60% from the line.
Yeah.
59.7. That's crazy.
Simmons, yeah. Anyway,
I think that ties in well to our
I
next
think-
segment.
the long rumored trade machine episode, the one that Jonah has brought up that I wanted to do for forever, even if I haven't necessarily pushed.
You
for it as
have-
much-
you have
as,
wanted to
as
do it
much
for
as he says I have.
I feel like every time we brought up what are we doing next episode, it's been we should do trade machine.
Yeah, because it's easier.
It's you and trade machine are like Brian in fantasy leagues. Brian can't go like 2 days without doing fantasy football.
He's
Oh,
an
you should
edge
tell him about the
draft.
bet we made.
Oh,
Oh, we did. I can't remember the forfeit. Was it?
The
We didn't do the
gummy
milk
bears?
mile, did we?
Yeah.
The
yeah.
gummy
yeah.
bears. The loser of our fantasy football league has to eat a bag of Harbio gummy bears in under an hour. Or if they don't complete that, then they have to run the milk mile. Would you like to explain the milk mile, Jonah?
I think
I don't
people.
know. I
The
think
milk
you
mile
explained it better than I did.
Is somebody has to run a 4-minute mile, which clearly is not possible. But for every single glass of milk they drink, 30 seconds get like added to the time that they can do it in.
I'm not losing.
So you can
Oh,
drink
I'm
as
not-
I'm not.
so you
I'm not
drink as
kidding.
much milk as possible to add the most time, so then you
But
can actually run that mile.
You'll probably be throwing up.
Yeah,
so
no,
the goal
definitely.
would be to finish the gummy bears.
I kind of want to
No,
do
I
it, but
could
I
do-
also don't want to
You
lose.
should make instead of doing glass milk, you should do milkshakes. If you drink a milkshake, you get a
Oh,
milk.
no.
That's worse.
That'd be
bro.
cool.
That's
Way
way
more
worse.
expensive.
That's way worse.
I'm not in the league, so I have no stake in
I like
this.
that the league that we or like the drafting process was so casual for us. We were all just kind of picking random players, and then we have like this
drafts.
horrible forfeit. Yeah, we got to the point where
We auto
I
drafted
think
the bench.
yeah
Once
we got to the bench. We auto
You know,
drafted.
it was so
It was-
funny because Brian was losing his like every time Noah sniped him twice. He sniped both the tight ends he wanted in a back-to-back wheel draft because we played in a 2 tight end league, and Brian was pissed with his tight ends.
The league is set up very oddly. We
I've-
have like 4 receivers,
2
3 running backs,
four
2
running backs.
QBs.
So, like
2
a flex
tight ends.
too.
Yeah, it's weird. It's gonna be
I like
high
it, though.
scoring.
Anyway,
I took the 2 best quarterbacks. Mahomes
you
and
were the
Lamar.
first 2 picks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a steal in my books.
You might be running that milk mile. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know how. I don't know how. I won't be running the
He
mile.
picked his kicker like 7
You know what?
rounds.
You know what? Here's the new.
Young
Sammy
Will
probably
Cooper.
won't run the mile because he has surgery anyways. So.
Oh, easy way
No,
out.
no, I'll
Okay,
finish the
okay.
gummy bears.
Dang it,
I'll
I'm
finish the
so
gummy bears.
screwed.
But here's
bro.
the thing: the gummy bears isn't that bad.
It's
No,
just
A
it's
whole
gonna-
pack
That's
of
true,
gummy
that's
No,
not
bears.
the big one that we had at
You're
Joe's
gonna
Well,
have
house,
it's like
That's
a
not
good.
that bad.
It's a good.
I think you
Pound,
should
that's
cut
a
down the
pound.
time.
I
No, you
think
should do like
30,
10 minutes.
Like no, 10
That's
minutes. 10
impossible.
minutes.
10 minutes.
No.
That's literally physically impossible.
Because we're
to
gonna
get-
make you do
you
the
can't
milk
chew
mile.
it. You can't chew it down.
Fine, 15.
15 minutes.
I think
20.
that's kind of.
Okay,
15 minutes.
so
Why
we
did we just go from an hour down to 15?
Because you
What
just
is
made it
this?
sound like it was so easy.
You're not
so we
even
had
in the
to cut it
league.
down.
Okay, when
But
the
an hour isn't that.
but when the package is like 30% air.
Then 15 minutes should be no
It's a
problem.
pound bag, Theo.
Anyway, let's get to the
I-
trade
All
machine.
right.
So
Who wants to
should
kick us off?
you explain kind of what our idea was here?
What do you mean?
You
For the trade
propose a
machine?
trade.
Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I
Okay.
feel like you had some.
It's just gonna
Vision
be
for it.
we've either made or found some trades that we liked, and we're just gonna say our trades and then see how people around the table like them. I feel like that's
Do
I
we
don't have
want
any
to go in a
trades.
circle?
Well,
Okay,
they
you
don't-
have
they-
one.
I have 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
two.
On YouTube.
Go,
yes.
Sam.
So you just want to go around and we'll
Can you
skip
do you
the
wanna-
bum over
And
there.
Theo, did you actually find any? Or
I just came up with one. But
That's
oh,
it.
I
wait,
can
Sammy,
start.
Sammy,
I
do you
can
want to
start.
say like what videos you watched, where you found them? Just
No,
I
we're gonna
don't
do
remember the
shoutouts.
credit stat, but I watched a YouTube video with less than 10 views on popular trades that the dude in the video liked, and I actually liked a few of them. They're a little bit outrageous, I have to say.
Speaking of videos with less than 10 views,
How about
please
you-
please promote what we're doing.
we've
gotten more than 10 on all of them, but if you look at the data from when we first started to now, it's just been a constant decline, and that needs to change. I want to see it go straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Well,
So if you're-
school's back in session. I'm gonna start promoting it to everyone.
just
Yeah,
walk
okay.
around in the hallway like,
Hey,
take some logo, take some
Just
logo.
hold it up.
Like
We
the
should get
janitor, like
merch.
the
We
janitor.
should get merch.
I would wear it. I was
Bro,
thinking
if
about
we
it.
made
We should
merch,
make-
I would wear it.
I would
That
absolutely.
so
I would
cool.
too.
It's like the janitor.
For
who has
Christmas,
those-
for Christmas, we should make hoodies.
Bro,
I'd wear it.
Let's
Christmas
do it.
hoodies. Okay, I'm down.
imagine we got some sales on that. That would be
All
insane.
right,
We need to promote that
Dude,
on
I'd wear
social
it
media
around.
too. We got to get Noah working on TikTok.
Okay, no one needs to do is freaking TikTok.
I texted
but-
him yesterday. I was like, "Hey, can you like work on this today?" He's like, "Yeah, I might when I get home. I'll try my best."
Oh,
I
He's
didn't-
this close
I
to
didn't talk
losing
to him about
TikTok
it.
manager. I'm just gonna say.
He what?
He's this close to losing manager of TikTok.
Well, no one else wants to do that. I
I'll
don't want to
do
edit.
it. I don't
Okay,
care.
I don't want to edit TikTok
Um,
videos. That takes too long on my phone.
It's
Anyway,
my first
you can go ahead.
trade that
Yeah,
I
thank
found on YouTube.
Tough.
Shout outs to whoever the dude was. This trade would be Stephen Curry to the Trailblazers for CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. It was a bit of an outrageous trade, but the reasoning behind this is Steph is old but gold. He can carry you to the playoffs if he needs to. And Dame and McCollum are young stars, and they'd fit in with the young core of the Warriors team. And I believe that they would be very good.
What an entrance
Wait,
onto the podcast.
So how old is Lillard?
20,
Look at
He's
30.
that young.
I thought he was
He's young.
30 or
He's like
31.
31.
He-
Exactly.
He's young in my eyes. He's got time.
Steph
And
is
that's
like
all that matters.
32, 33.
Mr. Kendrick
Lillard
Perkins,
and
is
Steph
that you?
aren't that far off.
Yeah,
are
he's
they,
got
in
time,
terms of
but
age?
Damian Lillard cannot carry his team. He can't do
Steph
it.
is never leaving the Warriors.
Steph has always carried the Warriors.
I said he's never leaving the
Okay.
Warriors.
I
They
believe.
won't trade
No,
him,
I don't think
ever.
they will. But I'm saying this would be a cool trade to see if it happened.
But let's
I
do
feel like it would
That's
benefit both
Actually,
teams.
Sammy, we're gonna save your other one for the end because I feel like this. I want to end with.
All right, I'm down.
Also, wait. If we're going to talk about a trade like that, can we just think about it as if it's like you turn off untouchables in 2K and it's like any trade can happen? Because
Turn off
just
salary cap.
saying like Steph's never leaving the Warriors is kind of a dumb analysis in my opinion.
Okay.
Can I say one more thing about that? I
Yes.
think that
Yeah.
Curry playing with the Trailblazers team would be pretty good. I feel like they'd mesh well together, and that they'd produce great offense.
How much better would they be with him instead of Dame, though?
About 4% better.
And
At
CJ.
least 4%.
And
That's
4%.
true. Never mind.
I don't think they'd be much better. I think that would be a pretty even trade.
Dang,
I feel like both
Norman-
teams would benefit the exact same amount from it.
Norman Powell is that 2-option baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here, I'll start with one of mine. I'll go with the one with the least impact, but I feel like this is good. So I'm saying that the Clippers are going to receive Terrence Ross in this trade, and in return, they're going to give the Magic Luke Kennard and 3 second-rounders.
Terrence Ross.
I think he'd be a nice scoring punch off their bench because their depth took a little bit of a hit with the loss of Kawhi because they got to move some players into the starting lineup. I think Terrence Ross could be a great sixth man for him
They lost Kawhi.
for the year because
It's,
yeah. But what's that called? Sorry. And he could probably close games as well. He's a reliable shooter.
I would like him on their team.
I think that's good. I mean, I don't really have anything to say besides like
That's good.
they have a lot of forwards. They've
They
been
do.
getting a lot of forwards
They-
and wings. They kind of
I mean, that's just their ideal thing, though. They just want all of them.
Both players are pretty
And you
solid,
can-
but they're kind of irrelevant to they don't have too much of an impact to the point where they're too known.
Terrence Ross is pretty underrated, I think.
he's
Yeah, I feel like
If he wasn't in Orlando, he'd be.
And
getting a lot more
Kennard, what's it
respect.
called? Kennard can help out Jalen Suggs with spacing his first year.
Jalen
Young player.
if the Clippers
Yeah.
are gonna
Suggs.
trade for
Yeah, he was. Do you
Do you not know- no,
who
he
is.
doesn't know
No,
who
he
he
does.
is.
He does. He knows.
Jalen
Where
Suggs.
you know where he went to college, right?
No, I just like his last name.
Where did he go to
Okay.
college?
He went to Gonzaga.
I don't know.
Okay, Theo,
No,
what
he
were
was
you
the
going
dude
to
who hit
say?
that half court shot against UCLA
For the
in March
championship.
Madness in the Final Four.
I
mean,
Yeah,
not
I remember you.
championship.
I just like his last name.
Anyway, Theo was about to say
I
something.
was gonna say if the Clippers are gonna trade for someone, I think the player should be more of a playmaker than a scorer.
I agree with that.
He traded for Bledsoe, though. I don't know. I feel like that's enough.
Bledsoe's
Enough.
I'd trade for Bledsoe.
That's enough Bledsoe for them. Yeah, that's. Hey, Jonah, what's one of your trades?
All right. Last episode, I think I talked about Dame to the Nuggets, and so I wanted to make that a reality. So I have Damian Lillard going from the Trailblazers to Denver in return for Jamal Murray, Austin Rivers, Monte Morris, a 2024 first rounder, and a 2026 top 5 protected first rounder from Denver.
That's
Yeah.
a heck of a trade. Good lord.
It might not even be enough from Denver.
Really?
I think
know.
It's
yeah.
Lillard. Lillard's easily a
Still,
top 10
bro.
player in the league.
I think that there needs to be something. I feel like there needs to be like one more swap in there because also Denver's giving up their whole guard rotation,
That's true.
and they just
but
need
it's for
they just need something back,
Okay.
like a body.
That'd be.
They can go sign
They
Jamal
can get
Crawford.
somebody. Yeah, they can get
Well,
somebody.
I think if
they'll
they
get
take
somebody-
Joe Johnson-
sign IT or something.
I think they either take off one of the picks or
Oh no,
Rivers.
they're
I think it would
definitely.
be more worth it though because that's just a lot of people.
I'd like to
get
see
rid
him
of.
keep Rivers or Morris, honestly.
I like Rivers. He's pretty good.
But I really would love to see Dame and Jokic together. I think
That would be
so much fun
awesome to watch. Yeah, that would make me want to watch the
their
Nuggets game.
dribble handoff actions
Oh my
would be
gosh.
insane.
Well, then in the clutch,
The pick and roll
does well for the floor because you have a dominant force down low who can also play make. And then you have Damian Lillard.
Sniper from any range
Yeah.
that you need.
And you have the guy that can literally put up the greatest game score in playoff
Ever.
history.
Yeah.
On that
Playoff
team,
history.
funny enough.
Who?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to go through your trade next year, or do you want to wait a little bit?
We can wait.
Okay. So I'll go into my second trade. A lot of mine are star driven, so I'm going to go. Oh, whoops! I need to. What's up? Sorry. Okay. So here is my next trade. I saw this. This one I did not make, but I thought it was kind of a cool take on a Ben Simmons trade. Even if you have to once I saw the lineups, I was kind of sold on this one. So in this one, the 76ers would be receiving Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, and a 2026 and a 2028 first-round pick, top 8 protected from Minnesota. That goes to the 76ers. The Pacers would receive Ben Simmons, Malik Beasley, and a 2024 first-rounder.
Wow.
And then the Timberwolves would receive Domantas Sabonis.
We had one very similar. I didn't have a third team in there, but I did one with the Pacers and Sixers.
Yeah, but this one I felt like was really different
Yeah.
because when I saw like the starting lineups. So for the Sixers, they would be starting Brogdon, Curry, Green, Harris, and Embiid, and they have Lamb off the bench. Indiana would be starting Simmons, LeVert, Beasley, Warren, and Turner, which Simmons and Turner like fixes their defense immediately. And then Minnesota would be starting Russell, Edwards, McDaniels, Sabonis, and then Towns.
I like that.
I feel
That's really
That's a
fun.
very wait. What was the
Interesting.
talk about Sabonis to?
Minnesota.
Why
Because
did Minnesota get
kind
cut?
of like
because they gave up some other stuff. A lot
Three
of
team
things.
trade.
They gave up 2
I had
firsts
one
and
with
3
Sabonis
picks,
too.
3 firsts,
3
and
firsts
Beasley.
and Beasley.
I think Minnesota's getting a good deal there, obviously, but it works. They could probably give up something more to Indiana if they asked to. So
I mean, just the talent return for the Wolves is good there.
yeah, no.
I mean, I don't know how I like the fit, but
Sabonis next to Cat would be cool.
the talent return is good.
I'm cool with that one. So y'all, you thumbs up or thumbs down on that one?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
yeah,
up.
I'd
Thumbs
definitely
That
up.
go
took a
thumbs
lot.
up.
I
How
thought
much time did you spend on that one?
Like probably 2 minutes. Oh no, I didn't make this one. I found this one.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think
I
that's
thought you
one of
meant-
the
yeah.
best trades you've heard so far.
I like this one. It was.
That's an overall solid that both.
It had
teams
good
get a
receptions on
trade.
like a. 'cause they traded
I
it.
thought you did that yourself.
No,
I was
I
like,
didn't.
I
No,
got
but very
5
impressive.
trades over a span of like over an hour.
Oh, mine took a bit. The
It
ones I
took
made.
so
I
long.
thought Connor was speed running
Oh,
the
no.
trade machine.
Yeah, you got it. You got it, Joe.
All right. Do
You
I
got
want to go
next.
Dame again?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna go with this one. This one also is Sabonis, but I have him going to Sacramento in return for Buddy Hield, a 2025 first rounder, and a 2022 second rounder from Atlanta.
No Bagley.
You could throw Bagley in
I
there,
think
too.
that would need to be in
I
there.
didn't
But I
think
like.
about-
Yeah,
putting him
I
in
feel
there.
like if Bagley weren't in there, I'd give that a thumbs down because I feel like Sabonis
Seems
is on a
thumbs
whole nother level than Hield. In
Yeah.
helping their team, I feel like Hield doesn't do enough to be worth that trade.
But
Without-
yeah, sorry. Sorry, Sabonis and Fox, and then Tyrese would be really cool. I like that, and they still keep Barnes. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I think you throw Bagley in there, and that works because Hield wants out. I think I can't tell what the Pacers want to do, but they're not winning now, so I think they should just kind of tear it down. They're not going to get any free agents either. So yeah, I think the two teams are in somewhat similar positions, but going in opposite directions, or trying to.
Max, do you have any trades you would like to say that you thought of while hearing us talk about it?
From my professional opinion,
We'll come back to you.
Or at least who would you
Well,
like to see on a different team?
oh, I mean, I think honestly, I would just like to see the Lakers be broken up a bit from where they are now. Like,
They haven't
because
even been
I mean,
games.
should
I know
rebuild.
I'm already kind of against it because I just think that's kind of like stupid overpowered. I think it would be really
You seen the
interesting.
Nets?
Not the Nets.
I mean, yeah, the Nets are really overpowered too.
but they're fun to watch.
They're
And so the
I mean,
Lakers
yeah,
will be
they're
really fun
both
to watch
going to be
as well.
super fun to watch.
That's why I don't think they should be broken up, is because it's just going to be so entertaining that it's
Like,
not
let-
going to be.
Like I referenced before, I kind of watch basketball for the players, so I would just want to see like players play beside each other, which I think that'd be interesting. I would love to see like this is kind of random, but like Curry and Jokic, I feel like would be kind of hilarious because they
That
could
would be
both
fun.
shoot. So it's like a massive center shooting threes and a little guy driving and shooting threes. I think that'd be hilarious.
That's the Warriors could happen in like 2 years. I'd be sad,
Let's
but
see
it could
it.
happen. This is why Sammy's the big brother, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, here, I'll keep it going. I'll go with another one of my trades. I'll save the star ones for next. This one has to do with the Wizards.
Ooh.
So I think that they need a little. I think they need a little bit more of an established like 2 guy. Like Spencer Dinwiddie's kind of cool, but I think they need like somebody who proved last year that they were a really good offensive creator. And so for this trade, I have the Detroit Pistons receiving Davis Bertans, Thomas Bryant, Denny Avdia, and then a 2025 and 2027 top 8 protected first rounders for Jeremy Grant to the Wizards, and Josh Jackson also being in there.
I like that. I like that because I really do not want to have Davis Bertans or Thomas Bryant.
You're getting
on
off
the
his
team.
contract. too.
And Denny,
Yeah, just go.
No, you're good. You're good.
Denny is, I mean, he's valuable, but Jeremy Grant's better, much
Yeah.
better. And I don't think Denny will ever get to the point that Jeremy Grant is already at. So getting rid of Bertans and Bryant, it's good.
Isn't Bertans like a mega shooter?
Yes.
He was a mega shooter 2 years ago, and then last year he forgot that shooting was a thing. So he just
And now he's just overpaid. But
I just remembered seeing him in the 3-point contest a few times.
mm-hmm. The next decade would be cool too. Give Cade spacing again. Yeah.
We're gonna go one or two more trades. We've got
I've
like
got my last
4.5
one
minutes
cooked
for
up.
the segment.
I have some.
Can we? Oh, next. No.
I
Is
could
it-
Yes. What do you mean?
You haven't looked at any of the
I think
financials.
we could segment.
Dude, you
we
think
could
I-
segment
think
this
I
and
know
just
this?
keep going because I actually.
I have my last trade that
I mean, I have another
Let's
trade.
do Sammy's last one, and then do you
Okay.
have one too?
I mean, I have one.
I have two
Okay,
minutes.
we'll do both of those, and then we'll call it for this segment. We'll hop into
Alright.
part two.
My last trade would be another YouTuber with less than 10 views on his channel. So I feel okay to borrow his idea. Credit to you. I don't know your name.
Anyone with the Nike mentality, they're just gonna take ideas from.
The trade would be Giannis to the Heat.
Giannis to the Heat.
Giannis would be traded to the Heat for Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero.
I don't even know who went.
There was not too much information on this. I just thought that was interesting, and I would like to talk about it. See y'all's opinions on that trade.
I don't know what's going on. In that
We
trade.
had two totally different ideas. Sammy's going for like alternate reality
That's
trades.
what I looked
And
up.
Connor's like, well,
I looked
realistically, considering the cap hit and all the draft picks,
I looked up
this would be-
outlandish trades that
I don't
probably
think that
wouldn't
works
happen
for
when we
salary.
it adds an extra
Yeah.
element to the podcast, which I appreciate. That's creativity that Brian doesn't have.
my,
I'm just kidding.
You're going after the
No,
fan favorite, Jonah.
whoa,
Are you
whoa, whoa,
kidding?
hey.
My
no.
Stanley Chanel. It's okay.
I know.
It's okay.
Look, Brian hasn't been here the past 2 episodes, so if he showed up, he wouldn't be getting dissed.
And yeah, imagine getting blood drawn and passing out. What a loser.
What a bum.
And
I
getting
know.
stitches.
Really needs to get his stuff together.
I know.
6'3" for what? I swear.
so Jonah, I was talking to my dad about this trade, and we were talking about why Giannis would leave. And my
What?
thought process behind why I think Giannis might leave is because in the past, teams that have won the championship out of like nowhere have lost their star player. Think of Toronto.
Giannis just re-signed for like 5
I know.
years,
He showed
200-something.
he showed crazy loyalty, and I think that they're gonna flop this season.
if you
I
ever,
think Giannis
Wow.
is gonna not develop his three like he's working on.
He
I think
doesn't
it's
need
just
to.
not going to happen, and I think they're just not going to be the same as they were before. And I think they'll burn out, lose their spark, and he'll want to trade.
I think
Okay,
if you
well-
ever read his book, he'll never ask out. So yeah.
Well, the thing is players will sign to a team,
Mhm.
and if they win the championship, they say no matter how much money you give the person, it's worth it. So winning that one championship, even if they flop the next 3,
He probably
Seasons.
will stay.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's getting a statue in Milwaukee. He's gonna.
Is he
stay.
really?
Oh,
He will.
He will.
That's crazy.
He's-
What other?
He's already a
basketball
top-
players have statues. Is like a
Kareem.
Magic Johnson has one.
Bucks.
Kobe has one. Shaq has one. This
Oh.
is just like
It's a
Kareem.
big
He's
statue.
trying in general.
Jerry West.
Yeah.
Jerry West.
Jerry West has one.
Imagine the process it took to make Shaq's statue.
Yeah.
How many raw
Westbrook
materials
will
did
get
they
one in
put
OKC at some point.
Steph will
He
in
will.
Golden State.
Yes, Clay might too. Honestly, that big three
And
show.
honestly, all 3 of them should be.
That'd be
on the statue,
that'd be
yeah.
sick.
That should be another podcast. Who deserves a statue?
I think Draymond deserves his own statue as well.
Oh, he'll get
Oh,
one.
okay.
Bro, I hate
That big three.
Carrying the team like the backpack he wears.
Ben Simmons will get one.
In Minnesota, baby, yes sir.
No, Ben Simmons is gonna get one for his own house. He'll have his own. He'll have his own statue. But,
That's how he
mean-
raises trade value.
He has his own
That's
room,
right.
bro. He has a statue room.
That's what he expects Philly to do to us. Do we want to end this segment?
Segment.
Keep going? All right,
Well-
we'll be right back.
All right, this trade I did come up with it on the spot. Connor helped me a little bit. It's a trade between the Kings and the Spurs. The Kings get Jakob Poeltl, Lonnie Walker, and Derek White because we know they love guards. And the Spurs get Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, and a second. I also think this is good for the Kings because they got Hassan Whiteside. They signed him because they thought he would be able to play defense and rebound. But Jakob Pertl has actually shown that he can do that. And Hassan Whiteside didn't really work for them.
I think he's on the Jazz now, right?
Pertl?
No, Hassan
Hassan, oh, okay.
Whiteside. I'm fairly sure.
No one cares.
It's
about
fine.
Hassan
It doesn't.
Whiteside.
He's bad. It's
No
fine.
one cares about him. You can keep going.
So
It still works.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and the Spurs are in a position where they can get Marvin Bagley and try to develop him into what he was expected to be, or somewhere close to that, because they don't really have any ambitions for now.
What are y'all chirping about over there?
No.
Kissing or something?
We found the same. We both had the same trade.
I had
Okay.
a similar.
I found a trade that I wanted to do, but he has the same one.
Okay. So
Y'all should do a
You
group
didn't listen to what I was
presentation.
saying?
Nobody
No,
had to care what you said. Apparently. Care about what you had to say.
I was paying attention.
I thought it was a good trade.
You have 2 real fans in here.
That's true.
The rest of them.
Dude,
They're
I
too
literally helped
selfish
you
to-
make it. What?
Yeah,
you credited
Connor.
Of course I have proof of it.
I apologize.
Sammy was showing me something. I was thinking shit.
Don't make
No,
him mad.
it's
He's
fine.
gonna do
No,
it to you.
it's fine.
He's gonna do it to me, bro. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna do a Beal asking out trade then.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Where's Beal gonna get traded this time for the 80th time?
Okay.
Probably
So
Miami.
I don't think this is happening anytime soon, but I think it'll happen like maybe in the off season. So in this trade, it's between the Cavaliers, Warriors, and Wizards. I have the Wizards receiving James Wiseman, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Isaac Okoro, and then they're also taking on Kevin Love's contract in this case. And they're also getting, what is this? Two first rounders from Golden State, and then a lottery protected first rounder from Cleveland in 2022, and then some seconds thrown in there. And then in this case, the Warriors should be getting Bradley Beal and Montrezl Harrell. And then the Cavaliers would be getting Wiggins to give them a small forward that can actually not suck.
You get a lot of good young
So that's-
assets in that.
That's all. That's the
All
entire
the Cavs get is Wiggins for giving up. I mean,
Okoro-
they
They get rid
Okoro
of
and
Kevin
a
Love.
lottery
They get rid of
protected
Kevin
first.
Love.
Okoro, a lottery protected first, and
For
Kevin Love.
Wiggins.
Who got
Yeah,
Kuminga?
for Wiggins.
Who got
Wizards.
Kuminga?
Wiggins is not a
I'm a big Kuminga fan. If you know his nickname, you know it.
The come bucket.
Yeah,
Huh?
the cum bucket.
That's his nickname.
Why?
His last name is
Kuminga.
Kuminga, so it's
It's spelled the same.
Okay.
like the chum bucket from SpongeBob, right?
Yeah,
Is
cum
that
right,
correct?
right.
That's
Yeah.
the cum bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the cum
How
bucket,
do we
chum
spell the
bucket.
cum bucket?
KUN.
K-U-M.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how you spell his last name.
Yeah.
That's how it's spelled.
It just flows.
Yeah.
It just
What's
flows.
the issue?
It
Max?
just flows. It's a flowy nickname.
no issue.
Okay.
All right, let's
You
keep
just seem a
moving on.
little.
Max is a new
kinda-
favorite
I was
player.
shook from
Anyway.
the cum bucket.
Anyway, so what do we think of this trade? Would you be fine with this if Beal eventually asked out?
If Beal asked out, I'd be fine with this because Montrezl Harrell is also gone, and
You like Wiseman, right?
I do like Wiseman.
Wiseman would be
But
good.
I don't. I mean, Harrell was almost a sixth man of the year. Actually, was he sixth man of the year? Did he win it, or was he
No.
second?
It was 2 years ago he did.
He won it. Okay.
It should have been.
So he was the sixth man of the year,
Yeah. But
and he's a good scorer. I just don't really want a center on the team that kind of ruins the defense for a whole portion of the game when he's in the game. Like, some players are so good at offense, like Jokic, that you're a center and it works. But when you're a role player,
yeah.
you should be good at defense as a center, I think.
You got more, Jonah? You got another one?
I don't know if I have any worth sharing. Actually, I'll do this one. It's another Dame trade because I just want him to be out of Portland. This one is to the Mavs, so him and Luka team up.
Ooh, That would be
The
insane.
Trailblazers receive Kristaps Porzingis, Jalen Brunson, Moses Brown, and Josh Green, along with a 2028 lottery-protected first-round pick, a 2022 unprotected first, and a 2025 top 5 protected first. That all goes to Portland in return for Dame.
I think that's a great trade. I think it's completely worth it.
They give up a lot, but they're also getting Dame. So I feel like that's what, and they get rid of shooting guard Porzingis. So
But then Portland gets Porzingis, and I think
Yeah.
he could do well on that team.
he's a solid piece to get some more young players around.
Him
Like
and
I said,
McCollum.
I'm here for the players. Dame and Luka would be insane. I would love to
That's
see
one of your
that.
favorite teams.
This is
I
one of
want
my
it to
favorite
happen.
teams. This is my second favorite team.
There you go.
I want it to happen. I don't know if that would be the package that necessarily gets Dame, but I really like the idea of it. So
It took so much time for me to get like the packages right that I
Yeah.
just stopped. I was like,
You're
whatever
fine.
financially lines up
Oh, you're fine.
is good with me. Is that all our trades?
That's,
Do you have one more?
I do, but it's the one I've been beaten to death for like a while.
We have plenty of time.
I'll go
so-
over it really quickly. So it's another Ben Simmons trade. This one's Ben Simmons to Minnesota. And this is what I legitimately think the package is going to be because he's tanked his value so much. I think it's going to be Patrick Beverly, Malik Beasley, Jaden McDaniels, and 2 first-rounders to Philadelphia.
I would love to see Pat Bev in Philadelphia. I'm a
Oh,
big
man,
Pat
him
Bev
and the
fan.
Philly crowd. Would
I'm a big
insane.
Pat Bev fan,
He
and I
would
would love to
literally
see him
kill
play in
someone
Philly.
on the
yeah.
court.
I would definitely be purchasing
fit
a
in,
Philly
He
jersey.
would.
I was just saying, the Minnesota-Philly rivalry after that, they
That'd
were
be crazy.
Intense.
oh my
Yep.
God, it'd be
In
in
Pat Bev is a
Philadelphia.
menace, so I'd love to
My
see
next
it.
jersey purchase is going to be a Pat Bev jersey.
Patrick Beverly.
Yep. That's my inspiration to basketball. It's Patrick Beverly.
I hope this trade happens because I'm going to see a Wolves Hornets game after
Mm.
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah,
That should be fun.
it's pretty good seats.
You got us tickets, right?
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
We'll go to like some crazy game. We'll go
Timberwolves,
see.
Go there
Lakers
and
games.
send Connor pictures of us without
Lakers
him.
Nets
No,
game.
let's go to Brooklyn and watch them play the Lakers
Yeah,
on Christmas
we're getting
Day.
courtside.
without-
We're getting
without-
courtside too.
Yeah, everyone but you is going. So
We're
thanks
sitting
for
with
not
all the-
inviting us to Charlotte. We're gonna go to Brooklyn.
We're gonna all get
I wanna
get
get
signatures
seats.
from all the Nets and Lakers.
I want really good seats.
KD's actually gonna be on the podcast, and we're kicking you off. so.
Yeah.
I'm getting
I don't blame you.
Honestly,
with Kevin Durant.
Connor's better at basketball though than KD. So
I am.
Yeah, that
That's
crossover,
true.
you can't stop it. What are you going to do?
We should make like live basketball videos or something.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Start
Would the people
making,
like to see
That would be
Would
so.
that
That would be
a-
so cool. to
Well,
put
it's
up on
content.
YouTube.
The more-
the
I think
people,
the more
it's like
content we
30
put out-
people. So.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea.
We can do that on the YouTube channel.
We could run
That'd
so
be so fun.
down.
We could do a 2v2 tournament
That becomes
Bro.
in the little
we
group.
can no, but we can do like a bunch of stuff.
We can
could
have
do
like someone be like our actual like.
we could do like baseball stuff. We could do football stuff.
I wanna
we
do
could do
baseball videos.
spike ball.
Anyway,
We
I
can
think
do
we gotta keep
basketball.
moving
Oh,
a
spike
little
ball
bit.
tournament would
Yeah.
be awesome.
Go to the next
Because
topic.
You
This
want to do
next
split the
one's-
room?
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
what's Split the
gonna
Room?
explain this one. So this is a game called Split the Room. It's actually like a Jackbox game, but I think it's really easy to do for this to take. So your objective in this game in Split the Room is going to be, so we're gonna have a fill in the blank scenario, and we're gonna have to use like NBA terms. So like for example, and the goal is to try to get people to be like 50-50 on whether they agree with you or not. So an example of this could be like if blank team trades for blank player, they would probably win a championship. So if Beal got traded to the Warriors, they would be the favorites to win the title this year. And then y'all would decide if you agree with that or not.
So the goal would be to get like,
The
for
people
example,
to
me and
agree.
Sammy to agree, and Theo and Max to disagree.
Yes, that's the
Do
goal.
you have all the prompts, or were we
I do
supposed
not.
to do
We're
this?
just gonna kind of roll.
Oh
with it.
man, I thought you were doing all of.
No. Well, I have ideas. For it.
I have
Okay.
ideas.
Do you have any that you want to start off with?
Sure.
To get us
So
started?
we'll do this.
Are we
Okay,
doing
here's
teams? Like,
no. So this one's gonna
Any
be
scenario.
this one's gonna be involving 2 players. I probably write this down so you don't forget. In this case, the scenario, the fill in the blank is gonna be, I think blank is better, or I think blank player is better than other blank player. So
Okay.
basically, just a really simple. You gotta try to split us on whether we think one player is better than another.
Oh, I already have one for that.
Okay.
I think Giannis is better than LeBron.
Ooh.
current right now.
Yep, current.
Wait.
I completely agree with that statement. I'm on the agree side.
I think we should wait.
Wait, yeah,
until-
we should
Oh,
have our
okay.
answer and
My bad.
then one
Okay,
by
I
one
shouldn't have
go
said
around.
that then. All right, I don't
Well,
have to
Sammy's the
decide.
one.
Yeah,
Alright.
you'll start off.
I put thumbs up for agree.
That's a good way to do it.
I put my thumbs up. I agree that Giannis is better than.
Wait, we
LeBron.
should
Do it
count
all
it
at the
down.
same time.
We should count it down at 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go up or down, and then we'll say what we did.
All right, we'll go around, sir. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we all
Oh,
agree.
We all-
well, come on.
So that's for 100%.
I did not expect that. I thought you were going to be on the LeBron train.
I think Giannis currently he's better.
He's better.
Yeah.
Fresh off the title, I can't.
You can't deny it.
Dang.
LeBron took a slight step back due to injury
Yep.
this year, and
What did he hurt?
everything. He's
What
old.
was it? Was it his knee?
It was his ankle.
Ankle?
He had a
That's
high
right.
ankle
He
sprain.
probably
That's right.
got like a hangnail on his.
I got an ankle sprain one time.
Here we go. I knew it. I knew. As soon as we said ankle sprain, I knew.
Yo,
Max
I'm
would be
kind of
oh,
like
yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Dr. Max, baby.
Hi,
Dr.
Theo.
Max.
Can we please make that a segment?
No, when we do it, we're gonna have you come in with like a doctor costume
So
and everything, and we'll be like, well, according to
The next
my
time a big
research-
injury comes on, we'll put that on. The
Okay. All right. So who's next for?
I got one.
Your take. Okay.
Okay, so here's
So no one answer yet.
okay. I think that Devin Booker is better than Donovan Mitchell.
All right.
All right. Count us down.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man.
I got
75%
3 to 1. I feel like
It
that's,
could go either way.
It's better, right?
I was so on the fence.
No,
It's-
I'm heavy Devin Booker.
it's pretty objective. I think that one's because they're often compared to each other, and I know Jonah is a huge Spider fan.
I'm probably pretty biased too.
I think with more experience, he'll be better than him.
I-
But
I-
he's just too new.
I think Mitchell's better, but it's
I think Mitchell could be better. I think they're pretty even, but the fact that I was like pretty even and I didn't really know, but the fact that Devin Booker has been in the NBA Finals set me over the edge a little bit to pick him as the better player.
I think the deciding
Just
factor
purely
for
based
me
off that.
is Mitchell being the second option and leading his team as far as he has, and like going to the
57 points.
going to the playoffs and having some of the most incredible performances of all time.
You could say that about Devin Booker too, though.
Yeah, but it took longer for Book to do it as the first
True.
offensive option, and I think Mitchell has had more help around him.
Yes.
I don't think that's really much of an argument, but I'm also a huge Donovan Mitchell fan, so I'm probably kind of biased in that. When they're that close, I think it just comes down to personal preference.
I was just gonna say, kind of similar to what you said, Donovan Mitchell's playoff performances. I know Booker had some good performances, but Booker did it 2 years in a row, and he did really well both times. If Booker keeps doing it, then he'll get over Mitchell. But
Well, I have one of the.
He did drop back to
Who's
back
better?
40-point games in the finals, though. That is the thing.
that's true.
It's true.
Anyway, but it's fine.
Again, it can go either way.
Kind of on Drew Holiday. He was switching back and forth. Although he did kind of chill. Well, no, it was Chris Paul that chilled. That got ripped by Chris Paul. Anyway,
Yeah.
so do either of you
I have one.
Sammy's
if I
got
could.
one.
Okay, see.
Is Jason Tatum better than Luka Doncic?
Okay, you can
Count us
count this
down.
down really
Count us
fast.
down.
1, 2, 3.
You're not splitting the room at
No.
We're
all.
not splitting the room. No split.
Disagree.
Dang.
Terrible.
Hard
There's
disagree.
an argument there, but
Oh,
we
let's
can
hear
just-
it.
we can
Let's
just move
hear
on.
the rest
we can
of it.
move
Do
on.
we
We
even
can
want
move
that
on.
argument?
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all don't
let-
want the facts.
we can just
Oh.
Y'all don't want the facts.
No, we gave you the facts that Luke was better.
It's that Lucas better.
Your opinion is wrong.
Do we want to go on to a different topic?
Theo, do you have?
I don't,
Nice,
have
you
one,
have
I don't have one in my
I'm
mind
trying
right
to
now.
think of what players.
It's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. We're
Let's
gonna
just
go.
keep going,
We're gonna
'cause
go on
I'm
the
not-
team next.
Okay.
Or we
Ooh, I have kind of
Well,
maybe
here I'm gonna
All right,
put this in.
Max has.
Oh, okay.
Max has
Go ahead.
kind of
Oh.
an interesting one.
Oh, okay.
I think Klay Thompson's a better shooter than Steph Curry.
Oh, our count us down.
Count it down.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Okay.
No split.
No down.
Fourth thumb.
Plays
down.
cool. Steph literally gets triple teamed and still hits the shot. So
Yeah, I
that's-
think does he shoot a better percentage than Steph?
he probably.
He probably does,
maybe.
but the fact that Curry is hitting the shots that he hits.
I don't personally agree with that. I just want to see what you
Okay, so I'll move on here. We're gonna move on to teams. We're gonna say I think that blank team will finish with a better record than other blank team.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have one. that-
Oh no, Connor! I know what it is.
That's
You-
gonna be. Yeah.
The look you gave me, I know what it is, and I'm gonna give a thumbs down.
Let me come up with one. So y'all get some in your minds. Yeah.
For reference, by the way,
Better record or just
Steph does
With
shoot
a
a
better
better percentage from three
that even
on
proves
his
it better.
career than
Mm.
Klay
That
does.
proves it even further because I thought that Clay shot a higher percentage, and even if he did, Curry can hit.
It's
Triple team.
41.9% to 43.3.
That's a
41.9. That's so insane, Steph.
No, 41.9 was Klay.
Oh,
Steph was 43.3.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
Even more impressive.
Okay.
Keep in mind he's got the 50 footers.
Would anybody like to start off this next
I
one?
do not have
I
one.
don't. Let me look at the standings and
Connor,
hopefully
let's
something
hear
comes
it.
to mind.
You know what?
Well, I've got
I'll
I
start
have
with
one
mine
too.
while you look.
I have one now.
I think the Charlotte Hornets will finish with a better record than the Washington Wizards.
All right. All right.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
I'm
3 to
giving a
1.
thumbs down.
He is the only one that
I
gives a
watched
thumbs
it. I mean, okay, it's 3-1, but I watched it in the play-in game last year. I've said this to Connor. Their experience killed them. They could have beaten us easily in the play-in game. We didn't play great, but they lost just because of their lack of experience. They were making some very careless plays, and I don't think they did much this offseason to improve their experience.
Okay, the Wizards lost experience.
They lost Westbrook,
Yes.
and they gained Dinwiddie, KCP, Montrezl Harrell. KCP is a solid
And
vet.
Kuzma.
KCP
And
is.
Kuzma.
Dinwiddie's been to the playoffs like once.
It doesn't matter though. He hasn't been on a good enough time.
I think missing Westbrook is going to hurt you guys. And anyway, I think that.
There's pros
Also-
and cons,
also
pros and
having-
cons to Westbrook.
Jonah, why did
Whoa,
you say the
whoa, whoa,
Hornets will be better?
Let me.
It was just spur of the moment. I could see either way.
Well,
I think I'm more excited for the Hornets to do stuff this year than I
So
am.
it's not based on like what
I
you
agree
think,
with
it's
that.
just one-
Well, no, I mean, I think that it's a 50-50 chance. It could go
They're kinda
either way.
even.
They're going to be in the same tier of teams. It was just spur of the moment. You have to pick one. I'll take the Hornets, not for any crazy reason. And I don't think like the Wizards are
just to irritate the
incapable.
I have a team one
But-
as well.
Yes. Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. Sam.
Go ahead.
I think that the Los Angeles Lakers will have a higher win record than the Brooklyn Nets.
Ooh, this is
All right.
interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Did you,
Oh,
you were
yeah.
Oh,
like,
so
you got it.
close.
He almost-
Oh, so close.
I almost did thumbs
split
up.
the room.
That was a good one.
I've said this on the podcast before. Having Westbrook and LeBron, if one of them is sitting, the other one can still run the team as a playmaker, and I think that'll help them in the regular season. This could be said for the Lakers too, but the Nets were very injured last year, which could.
I don't have an answer. I think it's 50-50. I think
It's
that's fair.
close.
That was a really
Yeah,
good
really
one.
good
That
one.
was a great one. I think that.
Seriously, that
For
was
me,
great.
it's-
No, it
It's
was.
just
It
pat
was a
yourself
good
on the
one.
back.
It was a good one. You can't really decide on that because they're both very even teams. I think the Lakers might not do as well as we think, purely based off of age. I know it's not really too affecting them, but you really have to think that LeBron is getting old, sadly.
You're 19.
He's getting older, and Melo is dirt.
For me, it came down to the conference.
I don't think that they're going to do as well as we expect them to do, but I think they're going to do very well.
Actually, wait, no. It's year 18 for LeBron. I'm stupid.
Regardless.
I should know this
Still.
because
How
literally
many
the
years
first
have
game
been
he
on?
ever played was on the day I was born, which is really funny. He's literally been in the league
Yo,
as
Connor,
long
you
as
like
I've
LeBron.
been alive.
So you're the next LeBron.
Yeah.
Basically, that's
Okay.
basically what I'm hearing.
All right, I have one.
It's just gonna be.
I think that the Atlanta Hawks will have a better record than the Miami Heat.
Gosh dang it. I was going to say that.
Ooh,
All right,
that's a good one.
Okay.
3.
Wait, you said Atlanta Hawks better than the Heat?
Better.
Yes, that's what I said. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Over.
I thought that was going to be closer.
All thumbs up.
100%
It made me
agree.
think.
I think that Trae Young has potential that we haven't seen yet, that he's going to be even better than we have already seen.
I just don't know how much better Lowry's going to make the Heat in the regular season.
Lowry can't. I
I
don't think
think
he's going to.
they'll win some more games. But the Hawks' momentum,
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Nate McMillan is a better head coach than Eric Spoelstra.
I don't know who they are.
I have one.
Okay,
All right, Max.
You got one, Max. Go ahead.
I think the Bucks will have a worse record than the Warriors.
Ooh.
that's interesting.
Okay.
That feeds into my Giannis to the Heat theory.
Okay.
Because we'll have a bad season.
Okay, so count us down, Max.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
man.
Sammy.
I'm just joking. I, have to go
Oh.
also. I had to say that
Wow.
purely for my
All thumbs down.
theory of.
You're watching out for your younger sibling.
Yeah, I know. I had to make
Shut
it feel
up.
good.
Oh
my
I
God.
had to make it feel good.
So we all agree that the Bucks will most likely have a better
Oh yeah,
record
for
than the
sure.
Warriors.
100% they'll have. it.
Okay, I have another fun one. Okay, here's what I will say. I think Luka Doncic will win the MVP.
Ooh.
Do you
Dang.
agree or disagree?
Hold on.
And we're gonna count down in 3,
Oh, gosh.
2, 1.
Whoa.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
honestly,
It's such difficult. He could. He
I-
could.
that's what I'm
very
saying.
possibly could, but I don't think it'll happen
There's so many young
purely
young stars
based
out
off
right
of
now.
that his team won't go too far in the playoffs. That's my thing. I don't think that they'll progress enough in the playoffs to have the point where he'll have enough playing time.
You
to
mean
become
high
the
enough
MVP.
seed? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll be able to.
I agree. I don't think their seed's going
I
to be
think
high
it's going to
enough.
be Giannis again.
No, that's what I was saying because
Yeah,
I
also
Doncic
think-
is good enough, but
He's definitely good enough to get
Yes.
it, but like what Sammy was saying, I don't think they're gonna get far enough for him to get it.
Give me Trae Young as the MVP this year. I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Give me Trae Young.
it's just hard. The reason you probably got all 4 thumbs down on that is probably just because it's hard to choose one player for MVP and have
Yeah.
people agree. Because there are a lot of players that could win it.
ooh, I have a good one.
Okay, let's do a few more. Yeah,
I think that
Who's your
Klay
player?
Thompson will average 18 plus points this season.
Ooh. This might actually be like a sneaky good one. Okay, count us down, Sam.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
He did it! He did it!
So y'all say he averages less.
First,
Yeah.
I
first
think-
split the room. 50% agree, 50% disagree.
I think that he
I
will be
win.
put on a minutes restriction until like very late in the season, and I just don't think he's going to play enough minutes to really get there.
But do you
That's
think
kinda what I was
you
gonna
think
say.
he'll have the skill to score?
I think he has
18
the,
points a game.
I think he has the score to, or the skill to. I just don't think he will be played enough. I think the Warriors will be playing.
That
at
was
2
really
six.
good.
So you think if he were to
If you
have the minutes, you think he could do
if
it?
he played 35 minutes a night, he would get like I think he'd average like 22 or 23.
How many minutes do you think he's getting?
I think he's getting like 25 max a night.
Who said thumbs down? You and
Yeah,
Me and me.
That's not that bad. On his career, he averages 19.5 points per game.
No,
That's
but that's
including like
including-
rookie
you have to-
season and all that.
He averaged
Um,
like 23 during like the.
ever since 2013 to 14 season, he's averaged over 18 points a game.
Still, this could be the difference. I like that one the same.
That was good.
That was
Split
really
the room.
good.
Semi
Split
wins.
it.
Do either of you two have any more?
I won the split the room. Let's go.
You know, have one. I feel like I
could come
haven't
up
done
with
any
another
of
one if
them,
you- Yeah, you can go.
so I feel like I should do one. All right, this is gonna relate to my team.
Okay.
Injuries turned off in this scenario. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be an all-star this season.
I don't know who that is.
He is that guy on the back
Are
of
you
Jonah's
serious?
computer.
You don't know who Jacobs Alexander.
He is.
the stickers.
Nikhil out. That's how I've gotten all my questions is from looking at the back.
Okay. Well, Max.
Really?
Yeah, that's Curry,
Well, Jonah,
Clay,
here. Since
Booker,
Max,
Doncic.
Yeah.
Max
Oh
doesn't
my
know who
God.
that is apparently, so we're gonna have you give a thumbs up or thumbs down. so
I'm a
there's
little
chance to
biased,
No,
split.
he
Okay.
can't because
Okay.
he's gonna automatically
Okay.
say up.
Okay.
It's up to y'all.
All right,
I
now
don't
you
know
gotta.
about that.
He's
I
a.
don't
He's
know
a.
who it
Is he a
is.
role player?
No.
No.
Would you consider him a
He's
role player?
okay. So he's a young
How about me and
shooting
Theo
guard
just do it? 'cause you don't
on
know.
the come up,
Okay, then I already
He's
have my
like-
answer. I already have my answer.
on the tier.
Of almost
I would
all
say
stars.
like
A little
he's
bit below.
a little bit below Booker and Mitchell, but like could easily get there. Very efficient, but he's the only
Above
option on the
CJ.
bad
All
team.
right, count us
Okay.
down.
Way
Okay.
above. All right, 3, 2, 1.
All 4 thumbs down.
I think there's a reason my thumb is up.
So I give him the potential that he could, but I just don't think he's going to be there yet without CP3 with him on the what's it called? Was he ever with him on the Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
I think without him and without any other like big stars, he's just not going to do as well as I'd want him to do. If he had a better player as his like duo, I feel like he would be
fair.
way better.
I think I'm just a little too optimistic.
There are just too many guards in the West.
Too-
There are
yeah.
too many.
I mean, even like some of the ones on like teams you wouldn't expect, like Ja, for example. Even like
Mhm.
I don't want to. I'm gonna sound biased. Like Anthony Edwards, if he has like an insane campaign, I said if he has an insane camp, there was a big caveat there. If he averages like 25, that could he'd probably get in over
But
Shai.
Shai's gonna
Over
average
Shai
25
because
and
the
be more
fans
efficient.
like Ant more than they do Shai.
That's true. They
Well,
do
All-Star
love
is-
the big
all-
market of
Because
Minnesota.
like All Star
They
isn't
like Ant.
necessarily about like how well you play. It's
Well, the
popular.
That's a
coaches,
popular-
Because remember
coach-
Zaza
no.
was on the.
The coaches
was on
decide
he
the
was
bench.
voted.
The coaches decide the bench.
That's true.
And
That gives me a little bit
and
more
the fan
optimism.
vote and the fan vote is only 50%. And the coaches get 50%.
Yeah,
of the
because the
starters.
Zaza rule, right?
Basically because of Zaza.
But
Yeah.
just if you think the West, there's Luka, Lillard if he doesn't get traded,
Yeah,
Curry.
Shea better.
Curry, Mitchell, Booker. That's already 5, and that's just right off the top of my head.
Yes.
I have one
Westbrook
more if you're
even?
down for it.
Westbrook, yeah.
Yeah, you can do one more.
Yeah.
Last
I
one.
think that DeAndre Jordan will average 5+ rebounds this season.
That's actually not bad.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I
I don't think so.
I don't know.
He's not getting
Is he gonna play?
PT for the
All
Lakers.
thumbs down.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that could have been interesting because no one knows what he's going to do this season.
I mean, he's signing with the Lakers.
Yeah, I know he already did.
Okay.
It's a big question mark.
I'll do one more and then we can wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just phrase this. Let me think of how I want to phrase this. This is awkward to phrase.
Sounds like Ben Shapiro.
No.
Hypothetically.
No, please don't.
Let's say.
Please don't go there.
Let's say I had hose.
Okay.
I don't wanna
Here's what I'm gonna go with. Here's what I'm gonna go with.
Do you like that one?
When Ben Simmons is traded, he will be an all-star on his new team.
Oh.
Wow,
Count us
that
down.
hurt. Was he an All-Star this year?
Yes, he has been the past 2 years.
Okay, I remember that.
You're fine though. So I'm gonna count it down. 3,
Will he be an All-Star if he gets
2,
traded?
1.
That was the question. Yeah. Will he be
I
an
don't know.
all-star if he gets traded?
Don't even look. Just do it.
I think he will be.
Okay,
I
split
did
the
it.
room.
That's
Split
it.
the room.
So
Split the room.
sadly, in my opinion, I don't think he should be, but I think he will be. I wouldn't vote for him, but I think he will become an All-Star because that's just how it goes.
They hate him. Everyone hates him though.
Yeah,
How's
but
it
no,
going?
coaches love
because
him.
No,
coaches
that's
love
what I
him.
was about to
Because
say.
he's a great player in coaches' eyes because they don't really care about shooting threes as much as we do.
Rudy Gobert makes him over
It's-
cat of the year, bro. They love
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, they love that
Exactly.
defense. He's 6'11" guard who shouldn't be a guard. Who can he just does
What should he
everything.
be playing?
He should be playing forward.
Forward? Okay.
Yeah.
Should we recap this? 'Cause I don't know if we gave the audio listeners enough clarification of what happened.
Oh,
Sure.
Because it was all kind of thumbs up, thumbs down. We didn't really say what.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously implied. If we say we split the room, we got 50-50.
Basically,
And I
the-
was trying to
the-
say like
yeah.
75% agree and disagree. I was
Yeah,
trying to
Okay.
say.
Hopefully
Yes.
it came through. If not, go watch our YouTube video and get us some
Yeah.
more views
Yeah,
there.
give the double views.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You're probably watching on YouTube anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to see the visuals. Is that everything? Do we have an air ball for this
Oh,
episode?
an air ball?
Or-
we
I mean,
have
episode
exactly
lead or-
8 minutes to get there.
Let me
Yeah, we're
let me
good.
see if I have
What's
something.
We have
Airball.
3 minutes to finish the
We don't know
recording.
Oh wait, I
Sammy
do have
was
an
there.
air ball. I do have an
Okay.
air ball.
Sammy,
What's an
explain
air
what an
ball?
air ball is to Sammy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
And for our new viewers.
What is an air ball?
So an air ball basically is something we're going to try to do every episode where we find some kind of hot
Trash.
take on social media that's just horrible.
like my trade predictions.
Those could potentially be ones.
I have a trade. Funny enough, to go
Okay.
with the theme, it is a trade. So here's the trade that I think is the air ball of the day. So this is a Ben Simmons trade, right? So in this
Oh, God.
situation, Philadelphia receives Zion Williamson and Serge Ibaka. New Orleans receives Ben Simmons, Terrence Mann, Marcus Morris, and 2 Sixers firsts and 2 Clippers firsts, which I don't even know if they can give. And LA Clippers receive Jackson Hayes and Tobias Harris.
That is the
Wow.
worst trade I've ever heard.
We talked about this in the car on the way to DC.
I
think.
saw
And
this
we-
terrible trade. Zion Williamson is going to the Sixers, pretty much. That's what this guy
It's
is saying.
official.
Ew. That's not.
That's a
Yeah,
bad
that's our air ball.
Horrifying.
NBA,
that may be one of the worst ones.
That's a
we've had.
certified air
that
ball.
was an NBA Instagram.
certified air ball.
One. NBA
Right.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Thank you.
That's the place to look if you're looking for.
Oh
air
yeah,
balls.
absolutely. Just go through a comment section on ESPN.
No, go through the polls.
I have another one. This isn't specific, but Kendrick Perkins is in the new 2K, and he has his own show, and everybody in the comments was being like, "Oh yeah, Perk, the haters aren't ready." That alone, being a Kendrick Perkins fan,
It's an air
alone
ball.
is an air ball. So to whoever was supporting that man on 2K, it's the combination of two of the worst things in basketball. So let's calm down on the Kendrick Perkins love.
I'm not going to talk about that, but Kendrick Perkins better than your favorite player.
Yeah, like 2 points a game.
Getting hit
Oh man.
off the free throw rebound, getting hit in the face with the ball.
I mean, you just,
He's kind of funny sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. There's moments where Kendrick Perkins is funny, and
Okay.
other moments where
top
he's
5 Celtics player of all time.
not. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
top one.
For sure. He's the best.
To
He's the
go.
best. Better
Larry Bird who?
All right,
Okay.
I think that's it for today. We didn't do this last time. We got to do better with promoting. Please, because I know you can, like, subscribe, share, anything that you can do to positively promote what we're doing here.
Exactly.
Do
Just
it.
do.
Show
What's-
people around school.
Do it
Yeah.
all, or I will not be your friend.
Oh, that's a big.
Post it on your stories.
Please.
Or
Exactly.
Instagram.
What's the harm? Why wouldn't you do it?
Do you hate fun? Is that what it is?
Nobody's gonna judge you over reposting something of a podcast.
We'll judge
with
you if you
20
don't
listeners.
repost it.
Exactly.
You're doing more harm than good if you
We're
don't.
having fun.
Anyways,
this was great.
That's going to
Time.
be it for
Yeah.
episode 4.
Thanks for
Thank
coming,
you for
Sammy.
thank you for
Yes,
having me.
thank
It was
you,
Thank
a
you,
Sammy.
great
Sammy. We
time.
appreciate you.
we'll be back for episode 5.
All right,
Awesome.
later, y'all.